Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be doing the 5 horses on my burn list. So I'm not sure if a burn list is an actual thing or if it's something I've made up, but in this instance it is 5 horses that I've bought that if I could go back in time I wouldn't buy because I wish I hadn't spent the star coins on them. But I'm not selling them because I don't think 2,500 shillings is a reasonable amount for a horse that I spent like 8 or 900 star coins on. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I was a bit bored, so I was just going through my horses and trying to work out like which ones I actually liked, which ones I didn't like, which is kind of where this video came from. Um, but it was actually quite hard to pick the horses because I have a lot of them that I like and dislike, and I tried to pick 5 that I just purely dislike. So, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's opinion, or no, not opinion, anyone's feelings. This is purely my opinion, and it's okay to have different opinions, so please don't get mad at me. I'll probably end up upsetting a few people with this video, but it's alright. I will also say I apologize if my audio is a bit weird. I'm currently experimenting a bit with it because I wasn't happy with the quality. I probably need to buy like a proper microphone, but at the moment I'm just testing different things, so sorry if it comes out a bit weird. But yes, so today I have my 5 horses that I wish I didn't have, and also 2 honourable mentions. My honourable mentions are there because they would be on my burn list, except they have a redeeming quality which I like them for, so I wouldn't get rid of them. So I'm going to start with my honourable mentions and then move on to the 5 horses that are on my burn list. And um, yeah, I'm going to go from the best of the worst to the worst of the worst. Yeah, so the first horse on my list, so one of my honourable mentions, is Horse, which is one of the crystal magical Pasofino horses. A lot of people, or a few people, might remember the video where I bought Horse, and I didn't exactly say nice things about these horses, but recently I trained Horse, and I actually really enjoyed it. I only used the non-magical coat, but I really actually liked training this horse. Oh, I wasn't meant to do that. Go back to the normal coat. Sorry, it takes a while. But yes, so I actually really enjoyed training Horse, which is why it's an honourable mention, because I'd keep it for its non-magic coat. I'm currently going back through a I like Pasofino horses stage, or phase. I also currently finished training one of my other ones, which I also really enjoyed. So yes, Horse was an honourable mention. My second honourable mention is Cookie Monster, which is one of the Jorvik ponies. I'm running in circles. This one is an honourable mention purely because the Jorvik ponies are really good for racing because they do that thing where they can turn in midair when you're jumping, which makes them really good for jumping races. So, other than that, I don't like how they did the model. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of the ponies that Star Stable have. My favorites are definitely the Gotlins, and all the other ones are just okay, or I don't really like them. But yeah, so Cookie Monster only comes out of the stable if I'm trying to set a new high score on a jumping race. Which is it's their one redeeming characteristic. Uh, yeah. So the first official horse on my burn list, you might be able to see it from the corner, don't peek, is I forgot what it's called. It's my second Jorvik Frisian, which is called Trouble. Um, I bought this horse back. I think it was my Christmas shopping spree because I'd seen some people riding it around, and I was like, oh, that's actually a really nice horse. And I forgot how much I truly despise the Jorvik Frisian's animations. So I think I rode it out of my home stable one time and immediately went back in and said, nope, I'm training a different horse. Um, I just, I get a lot of people love this horse breed. I just don't. There's other ones that I'd prefer to spend my star coins on. So I wish I'd just bought a different horse that I liked riding more than this one, which is why it's on my burn list. But yeah, I feel bad for the Frisians. They're either really loved or really hated. So the next horse on my burn list is Birch Tree, which I think it's called Burka, I think. I remember when both the Magic Tree horses came out, I was still in that stage where I would buy every new horse that Star Stable released. So, yeah, this one just got bought because that's what I was doing at that time. And I'm not a fan of it. I wish you could still buy the old Lusitano ones, but you can't. So I have this horse in my stable and I just never ride it. I mean, I think the idea was really good, but there were certain things they didn't like do very well. Like under the mane, it's just blank, and on the tail as well. Like I wish they just I don't particularly like this horse. It's kind of hard to explain. And also the eyes, they stay all weird like that in both the magic and the non-magic coats, and it's just creepy. This horse gives me zombie horse vibes. So, and like yeah, all the leaves just get stretched out, and I don't really like it. Yeah. Um, I know some people like it, and I'm sorry if you do, but I just don't. Yes, so the next horse on my burn list is Unicorn, which is the unicorn horse. I remember a time when Star Stable said they would never add a unicorn to the game, and then they did. Um, I just I don't know why I bought this horse. I haven't ridden it yet. Um, this horse is perfect for two things and two things only. Um, when I do my randomness videos, I sometimes put in like a clip of wearing full pink tack and clothes, and I do the audio for like pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. I don't know why, I just find that funny. And this horse is perfect for that, which I think is the reason I bought it, to do that in one of those videos. Um, yeah, and yeah, and also it's good for just yeah. Actually, that's the only reason I like this horse. Um, I just it's just I don't. It's hard to explain. I just don't. I'm not a fan. I mean, I actually quite like the non-magic coat, but I have, I think I have every single Paso Fino except one of those crystal magic horses. So I I have too many of them, and this is probably my least favorite coat out of all of them. One of my least favorites. So I wish I'd just saved the star coins or spent them on something different, but I didn't. So the next horse is Ice Zodiac, which is my Hydron, I think that's how you say it, curly Christmas horse. Um, I always make fun of like the curly horses in my shorts and stuff as like the horses that no one likes. Well, I did that in one of them, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, but the curly horses are my favorite." So today I was like, you know what? I'll try it out, and I started training this horse. She's the horse I'm currently training. So I got it up to level 6, and I just don't like it. It's hard to explain. I just don't enjoy riding this horse. So yeah, that's why it's on here. I just wish I'd never bought it. It's a personal preference. I'm just not a fan of the curly model, and I know a lot of people are, so please don't come at me for it. I just don't like them. So yeah, that's why this horse is here. And so you can all see it, it kind of spoils it. Um, and that's a door in my face. So the horse that is the worst of the worst on my burn list, which is the horse I would be very happy to burn, send up in a pile of flames, um, is Coffee Bean, which is my first Pintabian horse. I used to actually quite like the Pintabians because they were the fastest horse in the game and everything. And when I worked that out, I went to buy one and I got Coffee Bean because I didn't usually see people riding this one. And me 2 years ago wanted to be original and not be the same as other people. So I bought this one and I kind of wish I hadn't because I liked a lot of the coats on the other ones the more I looked at them. So this was like an instant regret thing with this horse. And so I spent ages trying to come up with an excuse to buy one of the other ones because I didn't see a point in spending the star coins. And then eventually I actually did I do have another one. And I got it because I did my April Fool's video um where I got where is it? It's over here somewhere. I got Mischief, who I can't find. Oh, it's here. I got Mischief, which is this Pentavian with the April Fool's video, and I much prefer this one. So that's why the other Pentavian's on my burn list. It's that Coffee Bean, my other Pentavian, and the Hydron are the only two horses I've ever had instant regret as soon as I've bought them. All the other ones I've just liked or grown to like. And those are the only two that just really never really liked them. So that's why these that's why that's number one on the burn list. But yeah, so those are my 5 horses that are on my burn list, as well as my 2 honorable mentions. But yes, so if I ever had the opportunity, I would sell those horses and just never have to deal with them again, except for the fact that I don't see the point in selling a horse for 2,500 shillings. If I were to sell a horse, I would want at least some of my star coins back. So that's why they stay in my stable for now. But yeah, so if you made it this far and don't hate me for saying mean things about the horses you might like, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.